Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thanks to all my new subs. So glad you're here today, and it's so great to have you. Today we are doing a scenario. I picked the number one most subscribed scenario on the workshop, which is Evergreen Gardens by Alima. I believe this is a recreation park map from one of the roller coaster tycoon games that I played one of them, but it was a really long time ago, so I'm not familiar with the layout. But that's okay. It looks gorgeous, and I'm anxious to jump in and see if the scenario is as good as the scenery. So let's see how we do. Okay, so we are in the park, obviously. Duh. And it does look amazing. And the first thing I like to do is pause it because it could have time limits. I don't know yet. I'll find out here in just 1 second. Okay. So the first objective is to build a coaster. Not my favorite thing to do because I am horrible at building coasters, but it's only a 4, and there are no other objectives, so we might be able to do that. Um, Providing there's somewhere to put it, that might be a little bit of a challenge because this park looks kind of full with scenery and stuff. And then we have medium, attract 1,000 guests. That's pretty doable. A ride rating of 600. I'm assuming ride rating. Is that prestige? Is that what that one is? I'm not sure. Train 6 janitors to expert. That's difficult if you don't have a lot of money, but I see she or he, I'm not sure, sorry about that, has given us quite a bit of money, so that shouldn't be a problem. And achieve a park value of 100,000. We're already almost at 30 and we haven't even opened the park yet. Guest happiness to 90, we're already at 50, so that's probably pretty doable too, uh, providing we don't have any major catastrophes. Well, let's see what we got. I like to fly around and check it out. It is a beautiful map. It looks like we have this path going here. Where's the entrance? In the scenario editors, you can now spawn them anywhere you want, which is awesome. And they can be camouflaged too, so you can stick them inside of stuff as long as you have a path going to them. So they might be a little hard to find. I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, okay, here. Duh, right here at the entrance. All right. So this is probably the original spawn point. It doesn't look like the creator moved it too much. It's a very pretty entrance. Very nice. There's already people coming in. Also, the first thing I do, if you've ever watched any of my scenarios, is I pause the game just so I can get a good idea of what the park layout is and what I already have in the park. I don't see any rides or shops. It looks to be, unless there's one hiding, no. It is a beautiful park. They did a really nice job with that. The pathing system is nicely laid out, but it looks like it's pretty much an empty park. What am I going to build up here? Goodness gracious. The peeps are going to get really thirsty walking up there. Or tired. They're going to get really worn out. This is a very large map, too, from what it looks like. I don't know if they expanded the borders or not, but it looks pretty huge to me. So let me see. I don't see anything, but let's just make sure. It looks like it's pretty, yeah, it's empty. All right. Do we have any staff? I'm looking in the wrong. Um, we have nobody. Okay. All right. We have nobody. All right. What do we have in research? Okay. It looks like we have some things to research that are tiered. So I think that's what that means if they're like that. Um, no marketing. Let's see what we have for guest. Nothing yet. Obviously, they really haven't come in yet. So yeah, we got nothing. We're starting with nothing. Okay, I'm guessing, yeah, we don't have any of that either. But we have quite a bit of money, so I like how this is in the negative and we just opened like, 2 seconds ago. Park cash, park value. Okay, so the first thing on the list is to build a coaster. For excitement, what coasters do we have available? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. We have none. Okay. Well, that might be a little difficult then. We've got to do some research, it looks like, so I'll do that. And I didn't see any bathrooms or any of that, but I wait for that stuff until they start complaining because you don't need to put those down right away. But so the first thing we're going to do is do some research and get that going. The first thing we need is a coaster. So is that that's the only one on here. So um, yeah, we got plenty of money. So let's do that. And I'm going to bump that up to speed it up a little bit since that is our first objective. And that will be a money maker too, so I want to go ahead and get that started. I'm not going to do marketing right now, only because there are no rides in here, so no point in doing that. Do we have any rides, come to think of it? A few, not many. We don't have any thrill rides. We have, yeah, these are all low on the excitement area. Is that the highest one we got? 288? Yeah. The Bump and Derby is the most exciting ride we have, so we can start off with that one. And that way we'll start to bring some peeps in while we're waiting for that coaster, but it's going to take a little bit for that coaster to get going, so we're going to have to put in some flat rides to bring people in. Okay, guys, so this is the entrance, and I'm going to put the most exciting ride I have right now. Why'd it go way over there? That was weird. Just wanted to go for a dip in the lake, I guess. And we're going to stick this right here. I have to leave enough room for the queue. Terrain is locked in this scenario, but scenery is not. So I'm going to drop that in there. And I'm going to put a pathway in, and I will be back in just a minute. Okay, we got our pathway in. This one gave me a little bit of a struggle. I don't know what was going on with it. Luckily, the scenery, at least this part right here that I've come across, is not locked. So you can edit it, which is nice because I was able to connect to this path. And we put in our entrance, and that made it easier. Train is locked, but I think there's enough flat areas. None of these challenges really look all that difficult, so hopefully the train won't get in the way. I know some scenarios it is really difficult to maneuver around terrain that's locked with the path being the way they are, but you can usually figure it out. So let's see what I think yeah, the Prestige is only 255, so this is not going to be a high dollar item. That's probably about as much that we can charge for that. What I do, what I do, no doo doo going on, is I change it to a full load. That way the peeps don't have to wait. I'm kind of surprised that scenery is only 16% with all the trees that are around it, but that's kind of surprising. But they're not close to the queue line, and that makes a difference. So it looks at scenery that is close to the queue lines, and there isn't any. So I guess that's not too surprising. Okay, one thing I did not check was, is there an entrance fee to this park? There is not. Okay. So I like to charge something, even though there's only one ride in here right now. I don't know why I'm clicking that. I can do this. I usually go a little bit higher for families, so I'm gonna say 4, and if they start complaining, we may have to lower that a little bit. We don't have maximum. There's no open or close time, so they can stay here as long. Well, it says no, there isn't. We can't adjust that, so it's 8 to 8. Okay. Right. I don't think there was, if I remember right, there wasn't a backstory to this. There was no description of like if the staff is going to be. You can set your staff to certain conditions, which may make it easier or harder. And the description didn't say anything, so we'll just kind of have to guess and see what they do. I'm going to try to hold off hiring anybody right now, but what you do need to do is put some trash bins in. Even though we don't have any janitors right now, we will get some. I kind of like these. These are kind of parky-like, so let's put some of those in. And that way I don't throw trash all over the place. And since they're going to be going this way, since it's the only ride, we will put them over there. They're really not going to venture too far because there's no other rides in here. So we'll do that. Probably going to need a bathroom. But like I said, I want to kind of hold off until they start complaining. So we'll speed this up a little bit and check our research here in just a minute, guys. Okay, there's quite a few people pouring in right now, so that's good. We'll let them get on the ride and see what we need to do next. Research is going to take a little bit. Yeah, we're at 11%. I think 3,000 is the highest we can go. So let's jack that up to 3,000. Yeah, it's moving faster. So let's do that. And I'm going to see if I don't really want to put too many non-exciting flat rides in here. Let me see if, I want to research. See if there's, yeah, we can research a thrill ride. No, we can't. Oh, okay. Can we? Oh, there we go. Okay. And that's 3-2. Small and crazy. Not sure what that one is. Okay. Let's jack this one up to, that's only going to let me go to 1,500, so let's do that. Get those going as quick as we can so we can bring some peeps in. And I'm going to let it run here for a minute. It's funny, they go on the ride and then they leave. They're They're like, most boring park ever. Get some rides, people. Yeah, I don't want to put too many. I guess I could put another one in. Was that there a minute ago? I guess it was. I don't remember seeing that. 250, 233, 233, 250. Okay, so I put down the aeronautics, and it looks a little weird because the train is in the way, but it's functioning fine, and they don't really care what it looks like. And I wanted to use as much of this flat area as I can, so I wasn't too concerned about the terrain really. So 295, again, it's one of those that is not going to draw a whole lot of people, so I'm going to leave it at that price for now and see how we do with that. See where we're at with research. We are getting there. It looks like it's, we'll speed it up a little bit. I may put in one more. I know the coaster is going to be expensive, so I might hold off just a bit because we're almost there. So I'll wait till we get this coasters, guys, and I'll be back in a minute. And we're back. Not really, I lied. I'm going to go ahead and end this chapter here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the scenarios. If you want to see more, I plan on going as far as I can with this one, so let me know if you want me to continue, if you'd like to watch a little bit more. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and game on.